Rebecca Schaeffer. Rebecca Schaeffer was born on November 6, 1967 in Eugene, Oregon, U.S. She was an American actress and model. She began her career as a teen model before moving on to acting. In 1986, she landed the role of Patricia Patty Russell in the CBS comedy My Sister Sam. The series was canceled in 1988, and she appeared in several films, including the black comedy Scenes from the Class Struggle in Beverly Hills. At the age of 21, she was shot and killed by Robert John Bardo, a 19-year-old obsessed fan who had been stalking her. Schaeffer's death helped lead to the passage in California of legislation aimed at preventing stalking. On July 18, 1989, 19-year-old fan Robert John Bardo shot and killed Schaeffer at her home in West Hollywood. At the time of her death, Bardo had been stalking her for 3 years. Burton Richter. Burton Richter was born on March 22, 1931 in Brooklyn, New York, U.S. He was an American physicist. He led the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center team, which co-discovered the J/PS meson in 1974, alongside the Brookhaven National Laboratory team, led by Samuel Ting, for which they won Nobel Prize for Physics in 1976. This discovery was part of the November revolution of particle physics. He was the SLAC director from 1984 to 1999. He died in Stanford, California, U.S. on July 18, 2018, when he was 87 years old. Mimi Fariña. Mimi Fariña was born on April 30, 1945 in Palo Alto, California, U.S. She was an American singer-songwriter and activist, the youngest of 3 daughters to a Scottish mother and Mexican-American physicist Albert Baez. She was the younger sister of the singer and activist Joan Baez. Fariña died of neuroendocrine cancer at her home in Mill Valley, California on July 18, 2001, at age 56. Buddy Bear. Buddy Bear was born on June 11, 1915 in Denver, Colorado, U.S. He was an American boxer and later an actor with important parts in 17 films, as well as roles on various television series in the 1950s and 1960s. Notable among his various partial filmography are Take It From Me, Africa Screams, Quo Vadism, 2 Tickets to Broadway, etc. He died in Martinez, California, U.S. on July 18, 1986. William Childs Westmoreland. William Childs Westmoreland was born on March 26, 1914 in Saxon, South Carolina. Was a United States Army general, most notably commander of United States forces during the Vietnam War from 1964 to 1968. He served as Chief of Staff of the United States Army from 1968 to 1972. He died in Charleston, South Carolina on July 18, 2005. Edson Stroll. Edson Stroll was born on January 6, 1929 in Chicago, Illinois, U.S. He was an American actor who appeared in over 20 film and television programs, beginning in 1958. He studied acting and singing at the American Theater Wing in New York City and received a Fulbright Scholarship for voice performance, followed by an artist contract for performance and advanced study by the National Broadcasting Company. Edson Stroll died of cancer on July 18, 2011, at age 82. His remains were cremated. Alex Rocco. Alex Rocco was born on February 29, 1936 in Cambridge, Massachusetts, U.S. He was an American actor. Often cast as a villain, he is best known for his portrayal of Moe Greene in The Godfather and his primetime Emmy Award-winning role in the famous Teddy Z. He did a significant amount of voice-over work later in his career and was known for his gravelly voice. Notable among his various films are Motorcycle, Wild Riders, Detroit 9000, Hearts of the West, etc. Alex Rocco died on July 18, 2015, from pancreatic cancer in his Studio City home at the age of 79. Ned Buntline. Ned Buntline was born on March 20, 1821 in Harpersfield, New York. U.S. He, known by his pseudonym, Ned Buntline, was an American publisher, journalist, and writer. Judson was born on March 20, 1821, in Harpersfield, New York. Note 1. He moved with his parents to Bethany, Pennsylvania, in 1826, and later to Philadelphia in 1834. His father, Levi Carroll Judson, was a lawyer and wanted his son to be a clergyman. He died on July 16, 1886.